Okay, all looks good. 2 more minutes we get started. Okay, guys, everyone ready out there? Okay, here we go. Okay, how's everyone doing out there? You guys all right?
All good, all good.
All right. Well, we're excited to be back. It's been about a month or so. We haven't done any shows, so I haven't heard any new music, nothing. So we're excited to hear what you guys have. I've been listening to your music all day, which is some really great stuff. So really looking forward to a special, super lockdown, hangout, intimate acoustic set from you guys. So it's great. Yeah? You guys all ready for action?
Excited. I'm excited to hear everyone. It's an exciting little exclusive gig.
It is. It is. It's like a little gig just like in your headphones,
I know,
scattered
it's
out
great.
across the web. Cool. Okay, well, we'll play our little show intro and then we'll get started. So, see you guys in a minute. All right. Yeah, so that's the spirit of Camden that we're after. All the great clubs and all the venues, which of course no one's been into since February, March, which is really distressing and depressing. But music goes on. Live music can't be stopped. That's our mantra these days. You guys have all played in Camden, right? You had a chance to play in Camden?
I haven't.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I don't know if I have either.
Oh my god! You guys are Camden. I don't want to say. You haven't never been to
Camden
Camden. Camden newbies. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Well, here's to you guys playing in Camden, so it's even better. So even build up the anticipation of coming to Camden even more. So there have been so many great stories about so many great musicians. So I won't bore you guys with the folklore about all this stuff, but yeah, it's been the launching pad and the proving grounds and so many great fans and great venues, big ones, small ones. So it's been inspiration and it's been keeping the music scene going since, I guess, like the 1960s when they reopened the Roundhouse, maybe even earlier. Who knows? Anyway, so for the show tonight, first we have Nyah Grace and then Sadie, and then Tiger's going to wrap it up. So I think with that, let's get started. You guys ready to roll?
Yep.
Okay. So I have a quick little intro just to intro Nyah. If I can find it here. Oops. So hopefully you'll recognize yourself here, Nyah.
Are we?
Everything that you've been waiting for. I never felt so alive. Oh, I don't have the time for you to take it so. Kills me, but it's simply too free. And I've been waiting, love. Keep my feet up on the ground. On the ground. I can feel my body spin around. I can't come down. But I can't keep my mind up off you now. Hey, Sunday, I want to wake up within my Sunday. I long for the feeling of somebody. The warmth of the sun against my body. Oh, I want to wake up with you on Sunday.
Yeah, great stuff. Great tracks. Very
That made
kind
me
of.
sad. I haven't done any of that in so long.
I know.
I was like,
know,
oh,
so-
that's it.
So where are you camped out now?
I am in the States. I'm in Oregon, at home, just with family, working on a
Right.
farm, believe it or not.
We're going to farm.
Yeah, quite the contrast. Yes, quite the contrast. But,
Wow.
Yeah.
Went from kind of like that street vibe to farm activities.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not missing the music scene too much, and I can assume.
I mean, yeah, farming is the best. So
Yeah. So just give a few words. Just share some info with people. How did you get into the scene? What made you want to start making music?
well, I mean, I started singing when I was I think 6 or so, and then I went to a songwriting camp when I was 14, and that's kind of when I got into songwriting. And through that songwriting camp is how I met my manager. And that's kind of how I got into the UK music scene through him and through all of that. So I kind of spent, from 14 until now, I've just been going back and forth, writing sessions. I recorded an album. I released an album 2 months ago. Or no, a month ago, actually.
I think, yeah.
Yeah. So it's been a very, very...
And that was your first album?
It was, yes, my first album.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
But that's kind of my story.
That's a good story. What were some of the influences that put you down this track?
A huge one is Corinne Bailey Rae, and she co-wrote one of the songs that's on the album, and that I'm gonna play. And I think my whole life has always been a very big musical influence, but so getting to write with her was crazy. But I think just kind of the flow of the album, she influenced a lot. And I'm trying to think who else. I don't know.
How do you classify your music? Is it in this sort of neo soul bucket, or do you see yourself differently?
It's really funny because I think of it as this large mix, and I think it's funny for other people to describe it because I don't really 100% know. I would say it's like neo soul, acoustic soul, tiny bit of jazz, a little bit of R&B, weird mix.
Yeah, I think it's a great mix. I always enjoy it. It's very kind of chill, but it's, I don't want to say obviously, but it is soulful. It feels like there's some emotion, some feeling, but it's also kind of like soothing, but at the same time it throws thoughts in your head. So.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Okay. Well, what do you got for us tonight? You got a few tracks for us?
Yes, I think I'm going to start off with the one that I co-wrote with Corinne Bailey Rae. It's called My Sister Told Me. The music video for it was just released a few hours ago. And I like this song a lot because I write a lot of love songs, I think, and this is one of the only songs that isn't about like a boy. So it's a good contrast.
Maybe you can write some songs about farm animals on your next album now that you're back home.
Yes, I totally could. All right, this is called My Sister Told Me.
Great.
Cheap wine, staying late, head down, burnt out, I'm missing my day away. She says, hey, and I'm good. And there's no point in saying what I'm feeling, I ain't ill. I need a little healing, don't know what the hell I should believe in. In my dreams I think that I'm falling. My sister told me this would happen. Sometimes it gon' get messy while you're waiting to find yourself. Hey, my sister told me you don't have to be lonely. Wherever you find yourself, one minute I'm okay, I'm dancing like I don't got bills to pay. Next day I'm crying waves, my stress so high. And there's no point in saying what I'm feeling, I ain't ill. I need a little heat and don't know what the hell I should believe in. In my dreams I think that I'm falling. My sister told me this would happen. Sometimes it gon' get messy while you're waiting to find yourself. My sister told me you don't have to be lonely. Wherever you find yourself, oh no, oh no. Oh no, hey, wherever you find yourself, my sister told me You don't have to be lonely wherever you find yourself. Wherever you find yourself.
That was called My Sister Told Me.
Wow, great track. Really great.
Thank you. Thank you.
What was the what got you going on that particular song?
It's kind of funny because that song was we started writing it a year ago. Last October we kind of picked it up again and then totally changed it and kind of added that like rappy bit in the verse and kind of just changed the whole entire vibe of it. And I honestly like I thought about it, but I was working on so much other stuff that I hadn't thought about in a while. And then we just kind of revamped it and then released it. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, well, it's up. So it's up now on Spotify and everywhere else.
It is. Yeah. That it's part of the album. So that song and the rest of the album are out everywhere on everything. And then there's a music video for that song. Yeah, on YouTube and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
How involved do you get with all the mechanics of releasing stuff and promoting it?
Pretty involved. I mean, especially in lockdown. Pretty involved, yeah. I guess as involved as I can be. I mean, the music video was actually like a socially distanced kind of deal. So I think everything's kind of going with the flow and seeing what's working. Yeah, with everything going on. But yeah. Okay,
well, let's keep the flow going then. More music.
This next one is called I Don't Really. It's also on my album. And I wrote this song in Brixton, which is very, very fun. I wrote like half the album in Brixton and then half the album in Northern England.
Nice.
So one of them that I wrote in London with a guy called Michael Graves.
Because one of your videos was in London. It looked like it was in Brick Lane somewhere.
It is, yeah. Because I was there for quite a while, and I did the whole album in the UK.
Okay.
I was gigging and everything. So I filmed the music video for Sunday on Brick Lane. And then wrote this song.
Nice. Okay.
I met my baby on the train. One look and my life would never be the same. And he was asking for my name. One touch like a hidden Novocaine. I know it seems to be easy at the start. No, it feels like it's heaven, but and I'm getting rather busy. Don't think I need you with me. Don't know why you are still on my mind, and I'm feeling rather dizzy. This happened much too quickly, so quickly. I don't really have the time, I don't really have a reason. Think it's best for you to leave then. I don't really feel like crying, don't really think I need to. But it was so nice to meet you. I don't really have the time, don't really have a reason why you're asking I'm believing. I don't really feel like crying, don't really think I need to. But it was so nice to meet you, yeah. Oh no, oh yeah. Oh no, oh yeah. Oh no, oh yeah. And I don't really have the time, I don't really have a reason. Think it's best for you to leave then. I don't really feel like crying, don't really think I need to. But it was so nice to meet you. I don't really have the time, don't really have a reason. Think it's best for you to leave then. I don't really feel like crying, don't really think I need to. But but it was so nice to meet you. Yeah, take time, cause my love ain't free. Take a call in the morning, Sally's waiting for me. Take time, cause my love ain't free. Said I called him in the morning, still he's waiting for me. No, oh, take time, cause my love ain't free. Said I called him in the morning, still he's waiting for me. Take time, cause my love ain't free. Said I called him. Nah.
Sorry about that. Turn the mic back on. You're playing so
Yeah.
quietly, I don't want to make any noise. I'm just
No,
it's
you're
such
totally
delicate
fine.
little sounds. It's great.
Yeah, that one's called I Don't Really. It's really funny because after I wrote that, I wasn't dating anyone, but everyone like thought they heard it and they were like, "Oh my gosh, you're dating someone." And every other song that I have kind of about like that same subject matter, but this specific one, they were like, "No, you are, and you're lying to us." And I was like, "No, I'm really not."
Did that make you more popular somehow? All of a sudden, it was like, "Whoa, she's dating a secret guy."
Maybe, yeah, I get it. Could have. I would hope so. Do what you can, I guess. Yeah.
That's one tough thing about lockdown and being socially distanced. It's limiting interaction between people.
Oh, definitely. And it's been like I've been home for so long that I'm just starting to miss the UK, and yeah, just the feeling of people clapping, like I don't know, people in a room clapping with you once you're doing a song or something, or just watching
of
a
course.
gig or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Sitting at
speaking
home.
for all the fans, we all miss it also. So going out to a
Yeah,
club
yeah.
and connecting with an artist and hearing some new sounds
Yeah.
is fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. This next one is one that's not on the album, but I wrote it when I was like 14, I think, and I think it was the first song that I wrote on guitar, but I could be wrong. From my memory, that's the first song that I wrote on guitar. It didn't make it on the album, but it's just kind of like an old favorite of mine.
Cool.
Yeah, it's called Blue.
Blue on a Sunday, I know that someday we'll find all we don't need and all but the reason behind. Oh, you can't say that the feeling unknown. You can wait for the rise of the sun. Darling, play all the music you want. If it makes you feel alright, Blue on a Sunday, ain't only one way. It's right, and it ain't only one time we've fell on the wrong side, though we try. Oh, you can't say that the feeling is gone. Count all the ways and the reasons it's wrong. Darling, play all the music you want. If it makes you feel alright, and the blue falls around me as the rain comes down slowly, and the blue falls around me as the rain rain comes down slowly here, you can't say that the feeling will know. You can wait for the rise of the sun, darling, play all the music you want if it makes you feel alright. Alright, if it makes you feel alright.
Sorry, my mic off again. A month later, I keep forgetting how to control all the dials and stuff. So sorry about that.
No worries.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song. Really beautiful song.
Thank you so much.
Where do you see your music going now that you've got the first album behind you?
It is really crazy because it's like so hard to believe that I actually have an album out. Hopefully a second one. I'm really eager to make new music, and I think for like I guess maybe just me, but I feel like most artists, you want to just experiment with your sound and stuff, and I definitely want to experiment with like faster songs and different sounds. So I think the next step is writing more, seeing what I can do.
Nice. Yeah, I'm sure we're all looking forward to that. So yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You're off to a good start with these tracks. Great.
Do I do 2 more?
So yeah, keep going.
Oh, okay. This one is the title of the album. So the title track, it's called Honey Colored. And I think it's one of the first of the album that I wrote. It was produced by Steve Chrysanthou, a local guy. It's called Honey Colored. I hope you like it.
All right.
You complicate me, intoxicate my soul, and it seems so easy in the evening, but the rain just won't slow. You captivate me, the days late flew around the world, could not escape. Hypnotized, simply mesmerized in front of you. Ba-da-da-da-da, honey color stardust in my eyes. Ba-da-da-da-da, sunshine paints my days with golden light. As the sky starts to fade into purple shades, find myself lost in time. Honey colored, I got stardust in my eyes. Been tired lately, you've surely taken so. Don't know what you do to me, and I've gotten dizzy, the constant spinning color starts to soar. When you captivate me, the day is late, I traveled far through time and space for you, for you. Ba-da-da-da-da, honey colored stardust in my eyes, Ba-da-da-da-da, sunshine paints my days with golden light. As the sky starts to fade into purple shades, find myself lost inside. Honey colored, I got stardust in my eyes. Honey, honey colored, honey, honey colored, honey, honey colored, honey, honey colored. Ooh, no.
watch the dust in my eyes, in my eyes.
Yeah, great.
Thank
Super,
you.
super chill
I feel
track,
like,
yeah.
oh, thank you. I feel like a lot of artists can relate. I started a half step too high, and so halfway through, I was like, I really hope I can hit that note because
You got it. You got it. Unless you hit it very well, it seems like you hit them all.
Yeah, that one's called Honey Colored. It's the title of my album. I just got it tattooed on me.
Oh, really? Let's
Fully
say.
committed.
Let's give it a better view of that.
I don't know if you can see. Oh, what's the best way to see
Oh, wow,
what it
okay.
looks like? Yeah, it's like a little honey pot, and then it says Honey Colored on it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was the title.
So you grew up out in Oregon, so this is the homestead.
Yeah. So I'm back home with family. I grew up mainly in the town that I'm in now, which is a town of like 9,000 people. My
Wow.
family are farmers. So it's definitely a contrast coming from like here to London all the time. But yeah, I love both places a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from originally from New York, and
Oh, nice.
I go back to the U.S. now, and I don't recognize anything anymore because the U.S. has changed so much in the last
Yeah.
I don't know 5 years, 6
When
years.
did you move? When did you move to London?
I've been in London about 20 years.
Wow, because I worked with a producer one time, and he was American, but I think he moved to Brighton, and he had like a half accent.
Yeah,
I've
you
been
got to
here
be
for a
careful with
while.
that. Because you go back to New York, they make fun of you if you sound like
Oh, yeah,
you have an
yeah.
English accent.
When I go for like 2 months, my friends will try to convince me that I'm like using a certain inflection or like that I kind of sound like I'm putting on an accent. And I'm like, I'm not. And they're like, you're trying to be Madonna. And I'm like, I'm really not. But I think you kind of just like pick up things.
You pick up things. You pick up expressions. Now I have all the expressions.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Yeah,
I'm
yes,
saying
yes,
anymore.
yes.
That's actually nothing new for
Yeah.
me. But okay, so you got a last one for us?
I do have a last one. It's the last track on the album, fittingly. I wrote it, I think, when I was 16. And
How old are you now?
Yeah, it means a lot. I'm 18.
18. Wow.
So
Okay.
I know I talk like it's so long ago, but it was really like 2 years ago. It feels like a long time, but
Well, you
yeah,
seem
so
a
I
lot
wrote
more
it.
mature than you're 18. So
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I wrote this one in Oregon when I was home, just I think sitting on my bed again. And it's called The Trumpet Song. And when I did it, I sent it to a friend, and I did like a really crappy mouth trumpet. And I was like, oh, I'm imagining trumpet in this part, but so here's just like a mouth trumpet so you can imagine it. And he was like, oh, it sounds all right like that. And then I just started gigging with my mouth trumpet. And then it just became like a thing, a shtick. And then I recorded the song with my mouth trumpet. Yeah, so it turned from like me really wanting a trumpet solo to me just doing it myself, weirdly enough. Yeah,
Nice.
but I hope you guys liked it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Should I like plug myself at all now, or?
please, this is a don't be
cool,
bashful. Don't be bashful.
Yeah, I'm mainly on Instagram _NYAH Grace. I'm here on Facebook, Nyah Grace. I have a website. Yeah, again, I have my album, a music video that just came out a couple hours ago. If you want.
Yeah, that's
to
exciting.
watch that.
It's a great track. Really
Yeah,
great track.
thank you.
Yeah, and
Thank you
this
so much for
this
having
will show will pull out the highlights of it, and then that'll also be
Oh,
up on
yeah.
our site, so you can link to it and send your fans there.
Cool. Well, thank you for having me. It's been very fun.
No, it's great. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed it.
Oh,
Great
yeah,
restart
welcome.
to our music after taking a little break.
Uh,
Okay, one last one. Nyah Grace.
yeah.
You're just a shadow away. My eyes slowly open, and I'm barely awake. But I'll pay no mind to the questions in my mind. They never stay. I after all. So why don't we go someplace? Why don't you show me what you're feeling inside? I wanna run away someday. No, you may find. Time ain't a worry or a thought. No, no, I lost my mind many times, but I'd hoped you've forgotten. And in these moments of peace, you move so effortlessly. They never stay, no, after all. So now, why don't we go someplace? Whoa, no, no, no. Why don't you show me what you're feeling inside? I wanna run away someday. No, you may find.
My audio still. I keep forgetting to turn it on. I'll get there eventually. That was great. That was great. The mouth trumpet works.
Ah, thank you. Totally, yeah. It's a very. I don't want an actual like mouth trumpeter to see it ever.
Right.
Because I know they would just be like, ooh, it's rough around the edges. But yeah, work in progress.
Nice. Really great stuff. Really great stuff. Well, thank you so much. That was a great set.
Thank you.
Great,
Thank you so
great
much.
to hear new music like this.
Yeah,
Let's see how
no
everybody else
problem.
is doing out there. How you guys doing out there?
Hey, all good. Oh, that sounded beautiful.
It really was great.
It sounded
you.
so amazing,
Thank
Nyah.
you.
It's so nice.
Thank you.
It was really good, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly.
Cool. Okay, well, I'm with the show. Thank you again, Nyah. So please hang in if you want, or if you go take a walk, no problem. We'll catch you in a little bit. We're going to get Sadie queued up here. How are you, Sadie? Everything all right?
Yeah, I'm all good. All good. How about you?
Yeah, hanging in here. I'm under quarantine. So I was in France last week. So I've been locked up in my house with my kids for the last week. We're getting a little batty.
Where were you?
Whereabouts in France?
We were actually all over France. It was we were down for a bit longer, so we took the car and drove around. So we had a French road trip. Yeah.
Good.
Nice.
Where were you guys now? Sadie, where are you?
Oh, sorry. I am in Devon.
Okay.
So I am moving back to Brighton next week, which is exciting on Sunday. So that's where I go to uni. And Devon has been a beautiful place to quarantine, but I really have missed Brighton since being in lockdown.
Yeah, Devon's pretty windblown, but actually, I got a few clips here. Can see some of your adventures out in Devon.
Cool.
Yeah, so you ready for that? Okay, we'll play a clip
Yeah,
and then
exciting.
we'll get you going.
Okay.
Take my hand and dance me. Burn me with your scorching touch. Stole my heart to play with it. Like fire, salted for an ice cold soul. Where the water's shallow, I saw her lying there, microplastic confetti, tangled in her hair, with her beauty fading, a washed mermaid cried to me, never turn your back on the ocean. As her breath was fading, I watched a mermaid cry to me. Never turn your back on the ocean. Daydreamer, night thinker, you are the sky. All that surrounds you is weather. If you need to be significant, I will open the door. If you need to be significant, I will open the door.
Okay, a little warm up.
Oh, cool. Yeah, the first one was actually in London. That was at the Troubadour.
Right.
The first little clip there. So yeah, and also because my parents are upstairs, but my dad sent me a quick text being like, so the background where you're on, that's where the Clash had their first album cover.
Your dad is 100%
didn't
right.
know.
That is
Oh,
that is
yeah.
why I have it. That's
He's a bit of a punk. Oh really?
That was
Got me
very
well
good,
shot
yeah.
for that.
yeah.
So, yeah,
Well
shout out to
spotted.
Dad for
Well
knowing
spotted,
that.
Dad.
Yeah. Wicked.
So I have three questions for you after those three
Cool.
clips. Okay, first one, what is,
Cool.
I can't say this, soul of a gun? What?
Oh, Silivagant. Yeah, it means to wander alone. So whilst I was writing the song, I didn't actually have like the Silivagant bit, the chorus bit ready, and I was like, what could I like kind of title this? It's about like letting someone go as much as you love them, but letting someone go to explore. And as much as it's really hard, that's what they want to do, and that's what they'd love to do.
Right.
So yeah, Silivagant.
Okay. I thought there was like some, we have Alunid who's editing the site. She's from Wales, so I thought that was perhaps a Welsh word.
No, I actually. I
Sounds
don't
like
know
a
where it
Welsh
comes
word, I
from.
don't know.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Need to find that out.
Okay, cool. And then the second question was, you jump into the water, it looks really cold. Was that like a freezing cold swimming experience?
It was very cold. I did that. I think it was last year in March. So what was really hard is to literally just to get straight in the water. Obviously, it has to be a first take because
Right.
you'd see if
That's
my
it.
hair was wet. And then when I turn around, you can slightly see a little bit of a smirk if you look really closely.
Like
You'd
you're
be
gasping
"Yes,
for
I've
air
done
and
it."
the cold water hits you.
Yeah.
Water's pretty cold out in Devon. I've been out there a few times, but always in a wetsuit.
It is chilly, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful,
If
beautiful area.
I say so myself, I was very, very brave. for
Which
doing that.
town in Devon are you in?
So I live in Exeter,
Okay.
so it's not too far from the seaside, but it's a nice little city as well, and it's a
Yeah,
great
it's
music
great.
scene
It's
too.
really great.
Devon does have a wonderful, wonderful music scene.
Good. Well, I'm sure they'll be happy to have you in it. And then the third question was, in that Troubadour clip, it had kind of a twang to it. Like, that was the electric guitar was kind of a different sound.
Yeah, I don't think that's on purpose. I don't have any pedals or anything, but I need to experiment with it really, because normally when I play live, I don't think I had it then, but I have a TC Helicon play acoustic, so I use a bit of like harmonies as well as delay and stuff, and I
Right,
find
okay.
that like it's really exciting. So I need to kind of get a similar thing for the guitar and work that out.
Okay, because a couple notes reminded me of one of my favorite musicians, Anna Calvi. I don't know if you've heard of Anna
Okay.
Calvi.
No, I don't think
Oh,
I
you
have.
check her out. You'll
I'll
love her.
check
She's
her out
awesome.
though. Yeah.
She's awesome.
Oh, wicked. Nice.
Okay.
Will do.
Oh, good. So that was my three questions. So with that, I'll let you play.
Amazing. So I'm gonna kick off with one kind of connecting to Camden. I don't know if you've seen the film Amy about Amy Winehouse.
Yeah,
And
of course.
her life.
Yeah.
It was such an like inspiring documentary and just
Inspiring,
amazing to
tragic, emotional, sad,
tragic,
happy,
emotional,
like all directions.
yeah, every single emotion.
Yeah.
So I wrote this song after watching Amy, and it's called Queen of Camden.
Great.
If I turn my guitar on. It's like just a girl, a good time girl. You said maybe trouble that you'd be no good. Skinny skirts on your fragile frame, an open book. Oh, how you misbehaved. Heels and hair as high as you, in cover skin with your Blake tattoos. But it's mermaid Amy Jade. You sank but didn't swim. Was your sailor, but not your savior. Just a girl, a good time girl. You said maybe trouble that you'd be no good. With unclipped wings, you fly so high. And walk the reckless road. You'll never go back to black. Can't have his queen, will always be forever 27. Just a girl, daddy's girl, a turbulent life, singing new song. Alone in your room with your solitude, your feet's left furthest from your home. Our tears will try on unclipped wings, you fly so high. And walk the reckless road. You'll never go back to black. Camden have his queen, will always be forever 27.
Yeah, great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, we all
I
miss
love
Amy
Amy
a lot.
Winehouse.
She was really
I know.
incredible.
Yeah, because she has the statue up in Camden, like around the Camden Market, isn't
Yeah,
it?
which I find really creepy, that statue.
Really?
Just, yeah, it seems all out of proportion or something. And
Mm.
I've seen her a
No, I
few
haven't
times
been
in
able to
person.
see it.
She had
Oh,
just some
really?
amazing eyes, yeah, and she's always
Yeah.
looking and very active person. So to see her kind of
Just
frozen
as a
like a heavy
yeah,
lump, she was very light. Like she
doesn't
looked fragile all the time, but
yeah.
always looking and observing, and yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
that's a really great film. The documentary about her. Really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah,
It was a really good watch. So if anyone hasn't seen it,
exactly.
definitely,
There's also
definitely watch
a
it.
really nice BBC documentary about her where she goes to play a set up in Ireland somewhere.
Oh,
She went to visit a radio station, played in a chapel on the end of some rocky crag, and the sea smashing everywhere. And she played this really fantastic acoustic set. I think it was one of her last performances before, she passed away. This was fantastic, really great. That's it. If you see that one, you love it.
yeah. I'll definitely check it out.
Cool. Who else inspires you? What other musicians?
Who else? So artists like Leonard Cohen, Joni Mitchell, such beautiful lyricists, and more recent people like Billy Martin, Lucy Rose. I do love a bit of Leanne LaHavis as well.
Okay.
It's not really similar, but I love her music so much. So
She had a very nice live stream. Did you catch any of that?
no, I didn't.
Yeah, it was pretty
I'm
good.
so gutted.
Yeah, it was good. She played on the Roundhouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't catch it. But I saw about it afterwards, and it was like, oh, damn. But she's amazing talent.
she really is. She is. Okay, good. And how did you get started in music?
So I started kind of busking, with busking and like playing the guitar a few years ago, 6 years ago, and then just kind of did a few, just mainly started off with covers, and then got the confidence with writing and everything, and then
What gave you the idea to
just
busk? It seems like a very challenging first step out.
yeah, a lot of people say that, but it's just, I guess, it's good to kind of like just kind of get yourself out there. It's good for confidence as well, because there's some people which are obviously like really lovely and put money in, but it's such a wide variety of people, and maybe not everyone's gonna love everything. So
Right.
yeah, it's good to
Can
just
you
get
think of
confident.
one good busking story that would inspire other people to try busking?
Oh, a good busking story. Oh, um, well, once, maybe not as a good story, but you do get a lot of funky things in your case. Like once I got a massive jar of wool, and
Of what?
I do knitting as well, of wool, just of like, so it's great for me, but they obviously didn't know that I knew this, so thanks. But no, it's really nice, and like when you get a really lovely comment, or even if someone picks up your card, it's like it really makes you feel good. So it's definitely
Okay.
worth it. And great way to.
Small effort. Next time you see a busker, I'll make a note.
Yeah.
I'll make a note. Might be a while before we get close enough to a busker,
Yeah.
but
Well, I think there's also been so you can busk as long as it's socially distanced, but also
Right.
you can do like a tap and pay thing. So I've got an iZesty
Okay.
card reader, and you can just literally like tap and pay on like a repeat payment, which is a really good idea. Yeah,
digital revolution. Good.
I know.
Okay.
Amazing.
So a few more songs for us.
Yeah, cool. So this one is called Just Gone Night. I released it back in 2018. It's on like Spotify and Apple Music and everywhere. The lights are low. I see your eyes widen in the night. Don't let me down until the sun starts creeping in with light. Oh, this feels right. Hold me tight. no stopping us, baby, no stopping us tonight. We're moving slow as the clock ticks. I'm feeling this is right. Oh, we both know this will only last until the sun shines bright. Yeah, this is a lie. Hold me tight. No stopping us, honey. No stopping us, baby. No stopping us tonight. Cherry wine on our lips tastes fine, but that's bittersweet. I know we all know why. That's bittersweet. Hold me tight. Hold me tight. Hold me tight. No stopping us, honey. No stopping us, baby. No stopping us tonight. No stopping us, honey. No stopping us, baby. No stopping us tonight.
All right, great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. It's weird playing just a like a, obviously you're on screen, but also just in a camera as well. I haven't done one of these before when it's like a chatting thing.
Right.
So,
We thought we'd mix it up
it's
a little bit.
exciting.
It's a little more.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Because
I've already
you've done a
one
few
played,
streams
so-
and it's like you're there by yourself and like
Yeah.
you finish a song.
And then
Yeah,
just
so it's
go
more of a
from there.
chat.
Yeah, no, it's nice.
more of a chat. Yeah. Cool.
No, it's lovely. But yeah, but this next one is quite an old one. I wrote this a few years back, and it's about a family friend who is doing really good now, but it was during a time when this person wasn't really doing so good, and it's hard to kind of see someone in that way. So this is just kind of like a song to them. They're doing really well, so which is great. It's called Chasing Dragons. Dirty clothes and matted hair. I remember your smile, beauty there. Where are you now? Have you been? Oh, friend, you why did you run away? Oh, Frankie. Oh, Frankie.
This way you're sleeping. Oh, Frankie, why did you choose to live this way?
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, thank you.
Moving song.
Thanks so much. Thank you. I think I did it in like the wrong sort of tempo, so it was really weird. Normally it's a bit more. Yeah, it's been a while. It's
Okay.
live.
It's live. That's what makes it
Yeah,
interesting.
it's live. Yeah, but no one knew that, so I didn't really need to say that. Just shot myself in the foot there. But yeah, this next one I actually wrote. Well, actually, these is it two more?
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Yeah. Cool. So these last two songs I wrote during lockdown, both of them. This one I wrote last week, and it's called "Lighting Gas."
Okay.
I'm spinning all night, I thought it was a sign, but I don't know. So don't you show up, mate. I thought that it was fake. You proved it wrong to me. We weren't meant to be. So don't you show up, mate. I thought that it was fake. You proved it wrong to me. We weren't meant to be. But I didn't sink in your arms. You would always be there to catch me. And if I needed a spark,
Whoa, oh, whoa. Whoa, oh, whoa. You would always be there to catch me. Whoa, oh, whoa. Whoa, oh, whoa. You would always be there to invite it. Oh, don't you think it's funny? I'm not your honey. Got my sanity and all what's real. Oh, I am crazy. Don't call me baby. You've got some audacity. I didn't sink in your arms. You would always be there to catch me. You would always be there to invite it. Whoa, oh, whoa. Whoa, oh, whoa. You would always be there to catch me. Whoa, oh, whoa. Whoa, oh, whoa. You would always be there to invite it.
Catch up to you. So it finished faster than I expected.
Oh, that's okay.
That's good.
Oh, no, I know it's a bit of a sudden one. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good.
I had fun writing that. Felt like proper belter. So yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's a lot of energy to it.
Yeah. So it was great fun writing that one. But yeah, so this last one I also wrote in lockdown, and like I was saying at the beginning, being in Devon during lockdown and during quarantine has been beautiful, but
Yeah, I'm sure.
it's made me realise how much I've missed Brighton. So this is a love song to Brighton. This town never turns off its lights, never falls asleep. My heart beats constantly as the waves crash upon the shore. Never been so sure love is. Hand in hand, love is passing by the level and the seaside. Starlings fly through the sky as they dance around the night formations appear. I'm just singing a love song to Brighton, a loving city by the sea. No place filled with winter shoes and coffee shops that lie below. Rainbows on flags and in the sky, the pride in tongues' eyes. So shall we dance the night away, drink cheap shots and sing along to songs that we don't know the words to? So shall we dance the night away, watch the sunrise in the morning? I'm just singing a love song to Brighton, a loving city by the sea.
All right. That's great. Yeah, all right.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much for having me as well.
No, thank you.
Very fun.
Enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. A lot of nice comments coming up on the web.
Oh, I
shared
know,
a few of them.
amazing. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, I saw them coming up at the bottom.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, right?
Amazing. Exciting, yeah.
So I guess if you don't live by the sea, you can't live. You need to see the water, smell the salt air, and all that stuff.
Yeah, definitely. That was one of the reasons why I moved to Brighton. It was like, I've got to be by the sea.
Right.
But it's really nice as well because it's so close to London as well,
Yeah.
which is wicked. So got a few gigs coming up there, which would be cool.
Okay.
Socially distanced ones though, so
Yeah, which is better than nothing, I suppose.
better than nothing, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good. What else can I ask you? So what's next in terms of music? What are your thoughts traveling off to?
So I am so I'm doing a lot of songwriting at the moment, and I'm going to be bringing out some new music during the autumn, which
Okay.
should be great. And yeah, just recording, releasing, and hopefully trying to get a few gigs. Doing a bit of busking in Brighton, but no, yeah, just a lot of new releases coming soon, which I'm really excited about because the last time I released any music was in February this year, which was great and I loved it. But it's nice to get some new stuff out as well.
So you're just releasing track by track, or you put together an album? What's your thought about
Yeah,
that?
so it's just going to be lots of different singles.
Right.
It's not going to be like an EP or anything, just kind of doing lots of singles, and then maybe like as a hard copy on a CD, or the singles like on the CD for when I play live.
Right.
Which is exciting, yeah. But that's coming up soon, and you can find it all on Sadie Horler, which is that's my name.
Right.
So
Nice.
yeah, just all on social medias and YouTube, Spotify, streaming platforms, downloading platforms, everything.
Everything, everywhere, all the time.
Everything.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks again. That was really awesome performance. You say
Thank
hello
you,
to
thanks.
check Nyah and Tiger, how they're doing out there. You guys enjoy that?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it's good stuff, right?
Oh, thank you.
That was so gorgeous.
very good.
Oh, thank you so much.
Cool.
Feel the ocean back.
I know. I'm going to put on a big wool sweater and go out and have sea air brush across me.
The way.
Exactly. Okay. Well, Tiger, you're up, man. You ready for action?
I guess so. Do I
Okay.
have a choice?
You don't have a choice at this point now.
Okay.
So I got a little intro clip. Let's see it play a few more tracks, and then we'll get on to it.
Cool.
That was a really cool track. I like that one a lot. You guys look really cooler also. It's kind of like
What's up?
men with hats. It was cool.
Nice.
What was the story on that particular video?
And this video was the first gig we had, the very first one actually in Paris, and yeah, we just enjoyed it.
Nice.
It's cool.
Man, where are you from originally?
I'm from the west coast of France, Brittany.
Okay.
If you've heard.
Nice.
Have you
Yeah,
been
of course.
on your trip? During your trip?
We did not go. I really wanted to go down the west coast, but we ended up making our way through the middle. So
yeah.
there's reason to go back. There's reason to go
You
back.
missed the best part, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sure I did. France has so many great parts. It's
Shame on you. Shame on you.
yeah.
It's all right.
They'll still be there. I'll make it back there. I've been well, I guess in Brittany, you guys argue about the Mont Saint Michel. Is that in Brittany or not?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
We kind of, but it's fine.
yeah. It's a great part out there. But I guess it's pretty much like Devon. I mean, it's by the sea and Not so
I've
far
heard,
away,
I've heard,
actually.
yeah, yeah, I've heard it's lookalike Devon, and
Yeah.
we have some good surf as well here. They have too. It's just a bit colder, I think, up to Devon.
Right. Right.
I guess.
Cool.
I guess.
So yeah, so to share a little bit about your music, how'd you get started? What's kind of going on in your head?
That's a big question.
Sorry, to make two questions.
What's in
You
my
can
head?
answer either one.
Okay. Yeah, I started like when I was in high school. I had a lot of friends playing music, and I've always been listening to folk with my parents. So yeah, I picked up the guitar and played, I guess.
So like French folk or which folk in
English.
particular?
Yeah. No, I love Neil Young. I don't know if you've heard
Oh,
of him.
of course. If I ever heard of Neil Young, of course.
I like old stuff like Fleetwood Mac, Neil Young, America, and otherwise from now like Angus and Julia Stone, Gregory Alan Isaacoff, all this kind of stuff.
Okay.
So
Yeah, Neil Young
that's
is
what
awesome.
I love.
I
Neil Young.
try to get my kids to listen to Neil Young, but they're not ready for him yet. They're too young.
No, you're never too young to listen to Neil Young.
That's what I thought, but let's see. Cool. All right, so you got a few things for us then?
Yeah, I'm gonna play a new track. I mean, it's not a new track, but we're gonna record it in the upcoming album, and it's called "Tell Me Now."
Awesome.
It was kind of a dream. You used to read the lines in my hands. It was kind of a dream. We were staring at the golden green outside. And all these memories from these places we've never seen, and what we could have been. Could you tell me now? Could you tell me now? We're turning pages as the wind blows, and it all goes, and it all goes. We're turning pages as the tide goes down, and it all goes, and it all goes down. And all these memories from these places we've never seen, and what we could have been. Could you tell me now? Could you tell me now? Thank you. I have some friends at home. They're cheering, I guess.
That's good. That's good. You got the audience. That's what you need.
Yeah. Could you hear well? Because I couldn't.
No, that sounded great. Sounded great.
Cool.
Sound check. We were a bit nervous that the wasn't going to work, but sounds good.
Yeah,
All sounds good.
It always, and in a good way.
Yeah.
I guess.
The live always adds that little extra
Magic.
something. Yeah, little magic.
Magic.
So where are you now? Are you in France now?
Yeah, I'm in the very west of Brittany, spending the summer there. And obviously all the gigs have been cancelled, so
Yeah.
yeah, I'm working.
Okay.
I'm working at the restaurant, right now. You know?
Yeah, it'll come back. It'll come back. We still got to hang in there.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, like we have a lot of gigs postponed. I mean, it's supposed to be postponed, so 2021 is going to be busy.
Yeah, if it's 2 years worth of gigs to have to play.
Yeah, like 400 gigs in a
Yeah,
year.
exactly.
At least.
So what the name of the band? What's the story with that?
So I used to live in London for a little bit, and so my name is Tiger, I guess, and I lived in Homertons High Street,
Okay.
and that's where I started the project. You know, that's where I met my friends and my band. So I say, okay, let's call it
Nice.
Tiger in the Homertons.
That's good. Okay.
Sorry, yeah.
Cool. All right. You got a few more for us?
Yeah, I have. So next song is Shadow in the Dark. So you can find it on the internet already. And yeah, that's a song I wrote in London actually.
Cool.
I was high off love when I saw you walking by. I thought the world could stop and I'd be happy forever now. And the moon came back full of memories in her eyes, dancing in the night, forgetting all the past. And you are like a shadow in the dark. And you are like rain falling in the ocean. I was high of love until I saw you, dear, living out all pictures on a wall. My heart is full of spikes. And you are like a shadow in the dark.
great. I like that track.
Cool, thanks a lot.
Yeah, I think a little Neil Young. You can kind of hear it. You can kind of hear it. It's in there. It's in there.
I won't hide it.
Yeah. No, he's great, Neil Young.
Yeah, I love him.
He got really angry as he got older, which was I think made his music change dimension quite a bit.
Really? Did he?
Yeah, just like fed up with how stupid the whole world is and everything, and
I can understand in a way.
yeah,
You know, but we have to live in this world and try to make it better. But I
Yeah.
understand we can't be angry about how things goes because it's pretty hard to make a change. It's pretty hard.
seems harder and harder.
Yeah, and that's why I guess you have to live fully and try to make a living out of your passion or what you like.
Yeah, but music
Well,
can help change things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we caught a story that we're writing up now about these guys in Belarus. They're using a song that was written by a folk musician 35 years ago, and it's become kind of the main, I don't know, rallying song in their frustrated struggle to liberate themselves from the last dictator in Europe.
And as well, I guess pretty much everyone listens to music, so it helps people feeling better in their everyday life.
Yeah, of course.
It's like, and now even more nowadays, like with all the streaming platforms, it's so easy to get like good music, bad music as well.
You get all of it. You get all of it.
You can hear good music as well, so it's fine.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, keep playing. Let's hear some more.
Yeah. Okay. What would you like to hear? Like something like maybe I'll play a little ballad or something. Okay. So it's what am I gonna play? We're gonna play a song called "You Said." It's a song I wrote when I was in Australia, and it's a love song for changing.
Nice.
too many songs are love songs, but yeah.
Never have enough love songs.
Yeah, it's another one. All right. Walking across the shore, we couldn't see the end of the road. You couldn't read my lies, and I couldn't read yours. Oh, happy in this world, we're watching the sunlight. My biggest mistake was to leave you in the dark. And you said we'd be happy forever. And you said don't worry anymore. And you said we'd be happy forever. And you said I'll be there for you. And you said I'll be there for you. The summer left behind, we couldn't see the end of the road. We only feel your shadow and your perfume on my sheets. or thinking of the past, or memories in our heads. But my biggest mistake was to leave you in the dark. And you said we'd be happy forever. And you said don't worry anymore. And you said we'd be happy forever. And you said I'll be there for you. And you said I'll be there for you.
So a little applause over the there we go. Okay, we can put
It's fake. It's too much of a fake now.
That's good. Yeah, that's good though. Just a little. It gets a
Actually-
little buzz.
Actually, I don't have anyone at home. I'm just clicking at the end of the song,
Right.
cheering.
I was watching the football match, Paris and Munich,
Yeah.
and the whole stadium was empty, but they
Yeah,
had
yeah.
the fans cheering, and we couldn't figure out how they decided which team to cheer for.
I have a theory. I think, like in Germany, there were like the audience would cheer for Munich,
Right.
and in France,
Yep. We lose the internet a little bit. Let's see. Almost got through the whole set without the internet crashing. Is it the wind? The wind howling? Is that about by my house? Wow. I see, Sadie, you're still out there.
Can you hear
Yep,
me?
I hear you now. I hear you now. Oh, you're back. Where's Sadie? I got Sadie back here too.
Better. Okay.
Yeah,
So yeah.
there's Sadie.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh, we got Nyah's back too. Let's see. Well, it was really great stuff, guys. I mean, what a great set from all of you. I think super chilled but kind of moving songs. So actually, I look forward to going back and playing the recording. I think it's a really nice group of music. And don't worry, we'll edit out all my boring talking, so just be the music at some point.
That's good.
So what do you got, Tiger? You got a few more for us?
Yeah. I always have. I just don't know what I'm gonna play. Okay. I'm gonna play.
You can play some. Out in the west of France, they have this Celtic rock, which is really awesome stuff.
Yeah, I won't play that right now.
Yeah,
because I
that's-
don't know how to play. Simply as that.
I love it. There are a couple of bands that they mixed Celtic music with heavy metal music. It's great.
Yeah, I guess so. If you wanna have a go and show us how it sounds like.
No, not me. Not me.
Okay, I'll play a song.
Okay.
Yeah. Shadows between the trees, washed away. voices behind me. Earlier whispered you said, and all of the stars have a little clue. When they'll bring the sunrise, I'll take your hands and follow you. And all of the stars have a little clue. When they'll bring the sunrise, I'll take your hands and follow you. The ghost said he's far gone, and I feel the dead souls around, and reflect of love in the ocean. When the moon's alone, and all of the stars have a little clue. When they'll bring the sunrise, I'll take your hands and follow you. And all of the stars have a little clue. When they'll bring the sunrise, I'll take your hands and follow you.
Oh,
Is that again? Mario's up again. Here we go. It's okay, Sadie. It's all right.
sorry, I've got the people sneaking in the back. And we've got a little audience now as well, so everyone's watching from the living room.
Yeah. No, it's all good music. It's all good to hear new music. This is why we started the project. So I found myself listening to the same music over and over again. Not that you can ever listen to too much Neil Young or all these other things, but I felt like, your world starts to get smaller and smaller. You start living in the same box all the time. So you just wanted to reach out of it and keep current and keep finding new sounds and meet new people and share the energy and the journey with everyone. So that's why we started this whole project.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, well, thank you guys. I guess that's the end of the line for us tonight. So I really appreciate all the big efforts and a lot of fans out there sending notes, so you guys can go check that out later and see all the support you have. And it's a little bit better than throwing a random thing in your busker box, Sadie. So you got some people who really like you and want to follow you guys. Yeah. So thanks again, and thanks, Nyah. I guess you're going to have lunch now. What time is it in Oregon?
I know,
It's
only two. Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you
All right.
so much. It's so fun.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you. It's been a great evening.
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. So thank you guys. We're just trying to keep live music going during this dark caged period. Somehow we'll come out the other side, and you guys will have many more great songs and new ideas, and all this trapped time will take us out somewhere good, somewhere different. Yeah.
Definitely.
For sure.
Thanks for having us, actually, and enjoy playing with you guys, even if we didn't talk that much. But
Kind of virtually.
yeah, if I have the
Yeah.
chance to come and see you playing live, I will definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Same here.
If you come to Camden, we'll fill up whatever room you guys are in.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try
Nice.
that.
Okay. Well, I think that's a wrap. So have a good evening, afternoon. And thanks everyone out there listening and supporting us. We're back on Friday afternoon London time for another show. So check out. We got a couple new artists, and I don't have my notes. I'm not sure who they are, but we'll have it up on the web. And yeah, back to live music on our stream. So that's it. Cheers, guys.
Cool.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Good night. Good afternoon.
Yeah, you too, guys.